Hi, I'm Josh, your English learning guide, and welcome back to English Hacks. Today's bite-sized pronunciation sentence is something over there. This actually isn't a full sentence, but that's okay, because we don't have a lot of time in these videos, and we're gonna work with this. That's okay. Something over there. Something over there. So I'll go ahead and give you a second to pause if you want. Mark the syllables, stress, connections. Something, 2 syllables. Over, 2 syllables. There, 1 syllable. You might say, well, vowel. Remember spelling. Spelling can be tricky. So this E at the end is silent. It's silent. When we talk about the exact number of sounds, we'll take a closer look at that. But first, stress. What is stressed? What is stressed? So we have some and thing. This is a little bit complicated. I mentioned this in some other videos. Here we have a compound word. And when we have a compound word, a funny thing happens. Both words want to be stressed, right? Thing is usually stressed by itself. That's a noun. Thing, that would be stressed. It's a single syllable noun. Something, the some is the important part, right? Something, nothing, everything, anything. So this is definitely going to be stressed because it's something, okay? There's not nothing over there, there's something over there. Now there's this concept in English stress called primary stress and secondary stress, which again I have talked about elsewhere. The important thing to know for now is that whenever you have a word with more than 1 syllable, at least 1 syllable will be stressed. When you have a compound word, probably not always, but in many cases, both of them want to be stressed, but you can only have one primary stress in a word, meaning that that stress will be higher. This usually applies in words that are maybe 3, 4, 5 syllables, etc., where there would be a big main stress and then another syllable where there's sort of a smaller stress. In this case, I would say that thing is secondary stress, which I would just put a 2, or you can put second or whatever. But if you want to mark that as unstressed, you can. That is how a lot of teachers teach it. This is stressed, this is not stressed. It makes it simple, but I think it's valuable to be able to hear and note where secondary stress is, where some teachers don't think that's very useful or important, so they don't really tell you about that. I would go ahead and do that. Either way is fine, as long as you get that this is stressed, that's perfect. This is the main point here. Okay, over, 2 syllables. Is it over, or is it over? Something over there. Over. First syllable is stressed. Again, 2 syllables, at least 1 syllable will be stressed. If it's not a compound word, then it's usually going to be up, down, or down, up. Which one? It depends on the word. You have to hear it. Okay. There. Something over there. Something over there. Something over there. If we were to not stress that, it would be very small. Something over there. Over there. Over there. There. We can't really hear it. Over there. Over there. Something over there. We're not going to have a final intonation because this actually isn't a full sentence. That would depend, right? Is there something over there? Question mark. I see something over there. Statement. So we're just looking at these 3 words. The basic sounds. We have s plus a, that's a schwa. Not a true schwa, but it is, for sake of easiness and clarity, it's the same sound as the schwa, so that is a, s, a, no e is silent. Okay, some, plus, because this is a compound word, th, which is 1 sound. We write it with 2 letters. There's no T, there's no H, it's th. We just happen to write it with 2 letters in English. Plus E, so this is the letter I, which is most commonly that second vowel sound, but in the word thing, it's actually the first vowel sound in the vowel chart. E. right here, which is often written in IPA with a lowercase I. You can check the card or the description below for more information on that. So we have E, which is commonly written as EE or EA, but in this case it is actually spelled with an I. And so we have E, ng. So this isn't ng. Okay, this ng spelling is a very common way. It's not always. When we have ing added to a word, added to a verb, like walking, we say E plus n, regular N. However, if the ng is a core part of the word, then what usually happens in most cases is we actually have a third nasal sound. We have lips closed, go through the nose, nasal, through the nose, We have where you bring your tongue up to make an N sound, sound goes through the nose. And then if you close in the back where it would be a k or a g, but you let it go through the nose, we have Sounds like an N, but it's back here. And we will usually hear the difference. So it's not thin, that does not sound good. It's thing. So your E, thing. Something. There's nothing special between the M and the TH. You say Okay, so it's just one big thing. Something. Over. Oh. Now, I will note, again, we try to avoid variation in the shorter videos, but the word thing, you have to use that back. Have to. But when we make these compound words, something, nothing, everything, anything, for some reason, I don't know why, but you can either go or you can do a regular N, something. And in that case, it sounds fine. If you just say thin, no, you say something, it's fine. What we'll usually do is is in the back, n is in the front. So whatever the next sound is, we'll usually just naturally, unconsciously, quickly pick one to flow into the next sound. But either way, there's no right or wrong. Whichever one happens is fine, as long as it sounds clear. So something over, the O is in the back, so I can go over. But I can also do a regular N, something over, nover, sound just like the word no. Okay, so either way is possible, it doesn't matter. That would be the connection between these two. O, and we have the, O plus v plus and as we just said, this or n, either way, can connect. And just to keep things simple, we'll keep it as an which is the original thing sound. So we'll say something low, something over, something over. Remember, no g, it looks like gover, but it's just something no. So this is one sound, no. And then there. So we have the. Now this TH here is a soft, what I like to call a soft TH. It's a voiceless TH, so it's just air. This TH is a hard TH, which is voiced, the. Same position, same basic sound. One is voiceless, one is voiced. Just like t is voiceless, d is voiced. Same sound, same position, just difference in voice. So the plus that would be the third vowel sound, e. Looks like this on the chart, vowel chart. But then we have this which remember, and this e here is just spelling. But we do have an sound, so it's vowel plus vowel. Usually the is written er, but in this case it's actually just the letter R with a silent e. Again, English spelling, right? When we go from to air. We almost kind of get up to that y sound. There's not quite a y, but it kind of almost gets up there as we pull back into the It's probably a bad angle. Air. So it's not ayer, that would be with a y sound. It's too high, but it sounds like the word air. So it's air, there. Do we have a connection here? No, we do not. It's just there. So, and I guess I'll try to write this like I did up here. There. The in over, which is the same sound as this here, does not connect to the th. Earth. They flow very nicely. They don't run into each other, right? But there's no special thing there. We just hear both sounds clearly. If you have any other questions or comments, also let me know down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hi there. Want to improve your listening and speech even more? Check out the English Hacks pronunciation and ear training playlist. Over here, you'll find content related to this video, and over here will be a video that YouTube thinks that you will like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.